Hi guys and girls, your anime crazies. I'm back. It's another episode 3 of My Hero Academia Season 7. And this time I've come prepared. I have a box of tissues. I am going to probably use these. And I got my pillow ready to snuggle if I cry. Because I got a funny feeling I'm going to cry. So, quick recap. We lost an awesome character right off the bat. Oh, I don't believe we lost Star and Stripe that fast. And I've got suspicions of what's happening in the next episode, and I'm probably going to cry more. And pardon me, I've got a cough drop in my mouth. Anywho, so I don't know what's going to happen now, but we'll probably get a quick recap of what happened last episode and get on to this episode. So, without any further ado, let's do this.
After hearing All Might's request for aid, America's #1 hero, Star and Stripe, made an urgent visit to Japan. As soon as she arrived, Tomura Shigaraki launched a violent attack. Star's quirk, New Order, allowed her to change the rules of the world around her. It looked like she had the advantage in their fight.
Yep.
Until Shigaraki managed to touch the hero.
Oh, I hate seeing that. No!
Star didn't go down without a fight, though. With the last embers of her life, she used New Order to deal a serious blow to Shigaraki, destroying a number of his quirks.
Thanks
Atta
to Star
girl.
and Stripe, you won't be on his feet for at least a week. This is her parting gift to us. Strategic delay. But in order for you to protect yourselves and those you want to protect throughout the world, you need to use this extension to become as strong as you possibly can.
A very quick recap before the episode. Okay. Oh, she's back with the group. Ugh.
There's no need to fret. We'll endure. Your quirk factors are simply fatigued, out of sorts. In time, you'll be able to use your many powers again.
I'll kill you, damn it. You will suffer. All of you. As long as there's a single person on this earth who remembers All Might's face, this hate within me won't go away.
Our
Love me neck.
consciousnesses are combining. I can feel it. His frenzied anger. It's as though Tomura's pain and resentment are my own.
Ugh.
What
Nasty
great
son of a...
progress. We may
Behave
not have
myself.
taken you all
Oh, God, yeah.
horizon,
No,
but one of our greatest obstacles.
I remember that last bit. Oof.
You mustn't dwell on one failed plot when there are so many in play.
You jerk.
Apologies. I asked you to prepare for action, but we must wait longer.
Hey, Dobby.
Kidding me. I'm stuck here while my own man flies free. I can't take it anymore.
You know, Toya, you and I are quite similar,
Yep.
except for one thing.
Ugh.
Take this to heart. A wise man such as myself will pave many different roads to a single goal. That's how I ensure success against any odds. To be more precise, I craft alternative routes years, sometimes decades in advance. I begin by following the path that best suits my needs and timeline. And if it's blocked, I simply switch to another. Understand? I map infinite routes. My completed body will take more time than expected, and Izuku Midoriya has unfortunately returned to Yue's fortress.
Hey,
But that's
you
fine.
lay any finger on him, I'll
You, Toya.
break him.
I have many friends.
No! She better not be. She better not be one of your friends. No, not our cute invisible girl. If she's one of his friends, I will cry.
Like a fist! Go harder! Buster blow! Burning tail dash!
Ready, charge field?
This one's gonna sting!
So everyone's training like lunatics right now.
Let's take it from the top. Quick, Grumpy! Gravity! Meteor! Rotate!
Oh, cool. Okay, that is a really cool use of his power.
I stored up my power and then fired. Endeavor taught me that. And I'm not
Hey!
a single detonation. My improved cluster attack comes from
He's learning.
sweat, then exploding them together. That upgrade's just the beginning. I'm leveling up all my moves. Which means
Good.
I start sweating a lot more.
Oh, that's why you're
Look at his hair.
Overheating eats up my stamina though. It's one or the other.
Everyone is improving. There's definitely something different about Todoroki.
I think I'm starting to get the hang of this. I can almost regulate my left side as well as I control my right. This body will withstand Dabi's flames.
Oh, careful.
My fire and ice working in harmony.
I know All Might said this would be a total war or whatever, but
Yeah.
the way I see it, the two big bads are like super vulnerable now. Especially since Gigantomachia has taken a long prison now. I bet we can take All for One in the League down easy when we find them.
No.
We got 3 things, idiot. What? Wait, 3? Really?
It's not that easy.
First, we probably won't be able to find them. Think about it. We located the Nomu hangar, Shigaraki's hideout, and the research lab, sure. But since All Might defeated All for One, we haven't been able to track down the boss man himself.
Mm-hmm.
He's the best there is at going underground. Damn nutsack face!
Cursed image. Our second problem. We faced an incomplete Shigaraki last time, so his
Yeah.
true power is an unknown quantity. And don't forget, we've lost half our numbers since then. At this point, we may be no match for him.
Exactly. Third thing. They're the ones who get to decide when and where we face each other. All for One
Which
stole
sucks.
Ragdoll's search ability, so he can spot quirks from basically anywhere. With any luck, New Order ate that power up. But we're
Fingers
still at a
crossed.
disadvantage. Now do you get why we're tapping every possible hero and resource?
This is why our next move is vital. I have to
I can't take him seriously with that hair.
fast. To do that, I need to hurry.
You do mean we, don't you?
We. Yes.
Seriously, Midoriya?
They're there. They've got your back. You're not going this alone.
By the way, I wanted to get your opinion. Is it cool for me to walk around?
That should be fine now. With Uraraka's speech fresh on everyone's minds, the Hero Corps students and evacuees are getting along fairly well.
You go, girl.
It just isn't fair. Seems like every time we think we've got All for One on the ropes, he gets the last laugh.
You've been mopey ever since Gunga and Jaku. I mean, we've all felt bad, but you took things extra hard.
You have no choice, son. He's given us explicit new instructions. The messages were in code.
No.
Even if they were intercepted, no one will realize they were anything bad. And out here, the surveillance cameras won't pick us up. Don't be scared.
I got worried because you stopped smiling. You even looked sad when Midoriya came back to us.
So she's spying on.
Everyone's out of prison now, so things will go exactly as he wants them to. You know if you don't follow orders, he'll murder the 3 of us. Leave you home.
No!
You've done everything he's asked. Told him all the information he wanted about UA. Like when you told him about the training camp.
And she's spying on him.
From you.
She had her suspicions. Oh no!
Somehow knew we'd be at the USJ. It was the same.
Right, I'm getting tissues ready. Tissues ready.
It was supposed to be a top secret location. Don't tell me.
We don't want to cause harm, but at this point, we're in too deep to stop. My love, there's no other option.
You horrible family! How dare you do that to him?
I don't want to do this.
Listen to your kid. He doesn't want to.
This whole time, behind our back, Aoyama was.
We've only ever wanted what's best for you, son. For you to be free to live a happy life.
This is not happy.
Like everyone else?
It's so scary to be different. I don't like it.
When we found out you were quirkless, we didn't want you to feel excluded or less than. You deserve the chance
He was
to follow your
quirkless.
dreams.
So,
We were trying to make things
All for One
better
gave him the
for you.
power.
If we'd known what was
That wasn't his choice. That was your choice. You dragged him into this.
You never would have let All for One give you a quirk.
You monsters!
It's too late. We're all for one's pawns now. We either do what he asks,
No!
or you're dead.
I've got to find a teacher or anyone.
It's been so hard. I tried my best to hide the truth.
It's horrible.
If anyone found out what I've done, the guilt would crush me. I forced myself to put on a brave face. Then when All for One was caught at Camino, for a moment I thought maybe I would finally be free. I could be like everyone else.
Baby.
Boy, he's fucking up.
It's your fault he's in this situation.
I want to make sure both of you are safe. I can't let him kill you.
In that case, you know what you have to do.
No!
Help your parents.
No. Did he just... He overheard it too!
I ran into Hagakure. She said that...
Oh no.
What are you talking about? How absurd. The girl must have misheard.
No.
Of course it's you. Midoriya. Back then, I was the only one who couldn't say anything. Everyone else in our class called out to you, tried to get you to come back to UA. I watched as they desperately reached out to you. But I stayed silent. Aoyama, let's talk. Stop it!
Let's talk, please.
The work that was given to him by All Might, and All for One wants it. Since day one, you're all amazing. I just want to be seen as your equal. You were. Listen! It's no accident that I'm here. I can tell you were upset. You were the only one who looked sad, so I came looking for you.
Please.
Me. Alone.
Oh no.
USJ at the training camp. You got duped! I left them to us both.
Oh god, he's broken.
Midoriya, it's true.
No.
I am a revolting villain.
No, you're not. Your parents put you in this situation.
Because unlike you, Toya, I have many friends.
A bunch of friends, huh? Great. These randoms you trust get caught.
Oh.
Broaden your mind. When a chief
Oh, I want to hit him.
it doesn't affect you. You just throw it away. If my friends succeed, I'm happy. If they fail, I sigh and say, oh well. Then I forget them and adjust my course and carry along with my day. They're nothing
You
more than disposable
scumbag.
tools. If they let me have a bit of fun, hooray. But none of
You
them.
scumbag.
Run! Wait!
No.
Mama and Papa were so dismayed when they discovered I was born without a quirk.
You threw him into this. He had no choice.
As children, they wanted for nothing, knew only love and happiness. It's possible they were more worried about me being different than I was, at least at first. So, when my future looked uncertain, they did something desperate.
And they're idiots.
Give people quirks. Eventually, they found him. The quirk I received wasn't a good fit for my body, though. It hurt. My parents tried their best. They went through so much to give me a better life.
They're idiots.
All because I was afraid of being different. My dream started as a
But
desire
that's-
to conform. But now,
And you help him. You don't help him like this. You help him with his mindset.
I'm going to be a teacher at UA.
Oh yeah, you're gonna go to someone. Oh my god.
to help others,
I want to know when your class will be unsupervised.
to bring joy to people's lives,
Tell me more about this training camp.
and give back to the world.
If Izuku Midoriya returns to UA, get him alone and lure him out into the open.
Ooh.
When I read your letter and found out that you were born quirkless, that we were the same, I
entire country's falling apart around us. And you sat in class like you weren't involved.
I just saw her hair.
How could you sleep at night in the same dorm as us? How could you look any of us in the eyes? Well, explain yourself, Aoyama!
You don't get it.
He's not bad!
Oh my god.
Agakure is free. Do you see that? You don't have to hurt anybody else. It's over.
It's over, please.
Stand down. Stop fighting. Please. We'll work this out.
Let's get this straight. He must have received the quirk from All For One about 10 years ago. Since that point, he and his family have been forced to act as pawns against their will.
Oh,
Physically, he seems fine.
oh my, it looks like he's breaking.
In the same way that Gaunt was.
Even, oh my god, even the principal.
Can't deny it anymore, can we? There's a traitor at this school. I never thought it would be a student.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
oh god, all their hearts are breaking.
Across the room.
Like we'd walk away from this.
It doesn't make any sense.
If Agakure hadn't stumbled on you today, what would you have done for him next?
I don't believe it.
Yeah, man! Say it isn't true!
Did he brainwash you or something? You must not have known what you were doing.
2 hero course students born quirkless. Who'd have thought? We're still trying to restore a state of order, so it's imperative that you start talking. Tell us what you've learned about All For One.
Oh, this is heartbreaking.
We don't know anything useful. Since it was us, we did whatever we were told. If we didn't, he would kill us. If we lied to him, he would kill us. Our choice was left for death.
He threatened you?
It wasn't just a threat. He showed us what happened to those who didn't follow his wishes. Anybody who ran to the police was murdered soon after returning. There wasn't a way out. No matter where you go, he will find you. You would die. It is an inevitable fate. Our son never knew the particulars of what he planned to do. All For One only told to Alo the bold suspicion. We're to blame, not Yuga.
How could you sleep at night in the same dorm as us?
My classmates. All of you could have died because of me. And yet, I smiled and laughed like we were friends. Because I wanted us to be. When I found out Midoriya used to be quirkless like me, and that he knew he'd have to stand against All For One, my heart ached at how miserable my life was. I was disgusted with myself, but wallowed in my own misery instead of worrying about him. I'm rotten to the core. There's no denying it. If you want to know the truth, it's that I am a villain through
No,
and through.
you're
I don't believe you!
Thank you.
Why did you try to save Kachan and Tokoyami at the training camp, huh?
There we go.
What about the message for me? Is that something All For One told you to do too?
No.
If we can't overcome the things that bring us pain, then you won't be able to twinkle, Munami. Of course not! That night was a desperate cry for help. And it totally went over my head. I mean, look at you. You're bawling right now. Crying all
He's
over
not the
me.
only one.
But it's obviously not because you failed to do what All For One wanted. I know a hero who didn't give him everything either. He used her, but she stayed true to herself, to her heart. The problem was he crushed her spirit.
Young Midoriya.
Making mistakes or committing a crime doesn't mean you have to be a villain forever. So I want you to take my hand, right now.
I see what you're doing.
Because I promise you, you can still be a hero.
Yes, yes, yes.
Not so fast, Midoriya.
Please.
Sanda, gag the kid. We're taking him in.
No.
Save the hand-holding for later. It's a tough situation, but it doesn't erase the fact that he helped All For One. Besides, we're only assuming he's safe because he hasn't exploded. We can't say for sure that what happened to Nagant won't happen to him. We shouldn't let him speak another word until we can get him checked out.
Oh, that's awful.
Mr. and Mrs. Aoyama, one last thing. Why didn't you tell All For One we plan to attack Kamino?
We have no way of reaching out to him ourselves. He is in control of that too. We have to wait for him to get in touch with us. And each time the contact information is different.
So if you were ever caught, you'd be useless to us. Of course.
Detective. We still have no idea where Alpha is. I think the board has changed.
But we're still at a disadvantage. Now do you get why we're tapping every possible hero and resource?
Our next move's vital.
Wait, hold on. Do we now have a way of forcing them to fight on our terms?
He's right.
When you look at it that way, he's given us the upper hand. It's possible that Aoyama is the only person in the world with the power to trick All for One.
No way!
Aoyama. I'll say it one more time. I promise.
Become a double agent!
You too can be a hero.
Well, I am so glad I kept these. I've just gone through a few. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Why? Oh, and Hagakide had to find out. I love that she was so in tune. Like, she knew something was wrong there as well, and that she went and got Midoriya of all people. Oh, I'm so angry at his. Oh, hello, mon ami boy. I'm so angry at his parents. I understand they wanted to help him, but there was a different way to help. It is so heartbreaking to watch. Oh god. Season 7's gonna wreck my emotions. That's just gonna wreck me. It's so Midoriya's style not to give up on someone. Todoroki, Bakugo, Ida, I mean, he is breaking through all their walls, and I love the fact that the whole of the class went down to break his wall when he was in trouble. But even though Midoriya hears what he's done, he knows it's not his fault. He was forced into this life. His parents forced a quirk on him. Even though they thought they were doing the right thing. You signed with the devil. You literally signed a contract with the devil when you did that. Oh, sorry. Going so much my eye hurts from watering. But you signed a contract with a devil. That's how I see it. And how the mum and dad like, oh, we're in too deep. You have to do this. You have to do this. Why are you forcing all this on your child? You messed up, and yet you've put all the responsibility on him, and it has messed with his psyche so much that he thinks he's a villain. He's a child. He thought he had no choice. But yes, they're right. He tried to save them at the training camp. He tried to help. You know, when the exam, he gave out a signal. Even gave a message to Midoriya to cheer him up. Does that sound like a bad person? No. Midoriya's right. Take his hand. Oh, I really hope the police let him go. Like a probation thing or something. I mean, there's no chance he's going to get, oh, you're always going to clean off your got kind of thing. I don't know, but still. But then, I love how smart Midoriya is. They could turn this on All for One. Use Aoyama to help stop this guy. It's genius in a way. But yeah, oh. God, this was a very heartbreaking episode. And we got to see Hakuda's face. Hello, our invisible girl. She's pretty. She's pretty. No, they're all beautiful kids, but I would love to see if there's a way to get to see her all the time. Like, she's a way to turn it on and off. That would be so cool. But how she jumped in like that. And God, my heart broke when I saw her face crying. First time we get to see her face, and it looks heartbreaking. A good friend. It showed. Oh, I want to scream. Oh, I just want to go in and beat him up myself all for one. Nasty piece of. Do not swear, do not swear, do not swear. Whew. But yeah, I tell you, watching a toe rag like that, you just want to scream. Oh, okay. Have a quick drink. Yeah. He's baddest of the bad villains. So where does this leave us now? Are they going to ask Aoyama to help and try to lure All for One out? Because that was one of the concerns, how they feel like the villains have got all the advantages, but now maybe they can take them to their own playing field. Get the advantage back to the heroes. Oh. I tell you, there's more questions than answers, and it is breaking my heart. Oh God, I hate being right. Last episode, I knew something was wrong. Oh. Well, you all knew it before me anyway, and what do you all think about him? I don't see him as a villain. I just see he got thrown into a really poopy situation, and he literally didn't have a choice. His family was being threatened, and his family kept saying, "Oh, we're going to die, you've got to help us, you've got to help us," and that's in turn brainwashing the poor kid. But yeah, I want to dive in there and help him myself. Well, look, what do you guys think of this episode? I don't see Aoyama as a bad guy. I see his parents stupid. And I understand they're trying to help him, but there were different ways to help the different ways to help the kid. I don't know what is going to happen now, because how it's just been left off, I know they're going to probably talk more about this in the next episode and come up with a strategy, but what's next? And I do love, speaking of strategies, how they're coming up with like ways to improve their quirks, get themselves stronger. Like Bakugo with his sweat, using it as little bombs running around the place. That was a pretty cool idea. And Todoroki trying to get his ice and heat to like be equal, shall we say? To help him face his brother. It's... oh, goodness. I love the... the development with the characters and their potential and their powers. And at the same time, the heartbreakiness of this, it was just... ooh. Is this just going to permanently stay by my computer every time I do this? I'm just going to have a box of tissues on every episode, aren't I? Aren't I? You tell me. You tell me now. I'm probably going to have a box of tissues on each episode. Oh, might as well just keep a bin next to me. Just throw the tissues in there. Anywho. Sorry. Anywho. If you want to leave any comments down below about this episode, please do. I'm so into the story, I don't know what I'll say. The visuals were spectacular. How we saw Hakude, I can never pronounce her name right, so please just give me a break. When the light reflect, I can't say it now. Basically, when we got to see her, I like how all the colours mixed together. It gave such a beautiful glow. And it gave such detail to it. I love that in the the visuals. And when we got to see him, Aoyama, breaking down, and you see his face and his eyes, and you can see a broken person just by the eye. I love that kind of visual. There's so much you can do with just visuals. It's amazing. So this was a knife cutting into the heart episode, I'm going to give you that. But it was still good. Well, I'm going to stop yapping and just say, leave your comments down below, but no spoilers, as you know, and I will catch you guys on the next episode. Ciao for now.